insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
Welcome to another edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks for Sunday, March 15th. It's your Selection Sunday edition of Beyond the Lines. That's right, Sunday, March 15th. Selection Sunday has arrived in college basketball, and we will find out the field of 68 that will represent the NCAA tournament this year. We are excited for that. But before we get to that, we do have a few conference tournament championship games and a few conference titles that will be decided on Sunday, and I will have a pick on one of them for you right here on this edition of Beyond the Lines. But before we get to that, we want to remind you of all the great things that are going on with the website. Tons of handicappers in great form for me from day one on the website at wizardsportspicks.com. It has been phenomenal. Just in the last 30 days, 113 and 83, 58%, nearly 20 units of profit. Number one on the website in the last 30 days across all sports. And all-time, I have not brought up the all-time figure yet since on any of my previous Beyond the Lines videos. But all-time at wizardsportspicks.com. And boy, as some of you may know, I put out a ton of plays on the site on a daily basis. 552 and 471, 54%, 30 units of profit. All sports from day one at wizardsportspicks.com. Very proud of that accomplishment. Number one ranked in college basketball this season. Number one ranked in NHL this season. I had a number one NFL season on the website this past NFL season. So it has been terrific. It's been consistent. Just being able to produce the profits across all kinds of different sports at a consistent rate. That's what it's all about over the long term, and I've been able to do it. So make sure you check out the website and get on board with daily premium picks, and also consider a long-term subscription, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, and 1-year all sports, all access passes available at wizardsportspicks.com with me or any of the handicappers on the website. And also make sure, if you want some free picks, to put your email address, enter it on the homepage, and free picks will be sent to you on a daily basis from Wizard Sports Picks. All right, let us tee up the very last college basketball game taking place before Selection Sunday, the selection show, I should say, on Selection Sunday, the very last game before the brackets are announced, and it is the Big Ten championship game, United Center in Chicago. Purdue taking on Michigan. We've got Michigan 6.5-point favorites, 150.5 being the total here in this game. One thing that I've been doing throughout the Big Ten tournament, and I thought I would do. I had an idea in mind that coming into this Big Ten tournament, Michigan was in a position where even if they bowed out of this tournament early, they are guaranteed a number one seed in the NCAA tournament. They've already had a phenomenal season. I had a feeling that they might be a little bit overvalued. And in a lot of these instances in the Big Ten tournament, I had just an inkling that, Michigan may be laying just a few too many points in a lot of these games. And it was really turned out that way so far. 2 Big Ten tournament games for Michigan, and they truly have not come close to covering a point spread in either one. They didn't sniff a point spread cover as double-digit favorites against Ohio State, even though they won that game. And the same thing Saturday in the semifinal against Wisconsin. They were laying 12.5, 13 points, and they really didn't get close, to covering that number. They did get they actually did get the lead to double digits briefly, but for the most part, Wisconsin was either leading or right in that game. So Michigan's 0-2 against the spread so far here in the Big Ten tournament, and I'm not surprised by that. And here they are laying 6.5. Now there has been an adjustment. We're not seeing Michigan laying double digits here. We're only seeing them lay 6.5 here in this game against Purdue with the Big Ten tournament championship on the line. That being said, I still have interest here in fading Michigan and betting against them one more time with a Purdue team that sometimes you can use something like a conference tournament as a way to hit the reset button and galvanize your team. it's starting to look like maybe that's happened for Purdue. Purdue did not finish the regular season strong. We saw them lose down the stretch. 4 of their last 6 games. They beat Northwestern and they beat Indiana, but they had a loss to Michigan State, a loss to Ohio State on the road. They lost their home finale on senior day against Wisconsin, 97-93. They lost to this Michigan Wolverines team, 91-80 on their home floor. But I think Purdue, you look at them in this tournament, they beat Northwestern by double digits. They dominated a very good Nebraska team and won by double digits. Yes, they needed to work to get past UCLA, and yes, UCLA was shorthanded. No Tyler Bilodeau, their leading scorer, and obviously we saw Donovan Dent leave that game due to injury, so they were a depleted team, and maybe not Purdue's best effort, but give UCLA credit for battling without 2 of their better players, but Purdue still found a way to get it done, 73-66. Now, I think they'll come into this game not only with a little bit more confidence thanks to these 3 wins they've had in the Big Ten tournament, but, they lost by 11 at home to Michigan during the regular season. That will certainly fuel their efforts here on Sunday. And again, when it comes to this Michigan team, they have been an overvalued team from a point spread standpoint for just about a solid month. This is a team on a 1-6 ATS slide, the Wolverines, in their last 7 games. So I'm expecting a battle, not a blowout, between Purdue and Michigan in this Big Ten championship game. I will take Purdue plus 6.5. That's the Boilermakers plus 6.5 against the Michigan Wolverines in the Big Ten tournament championship game on Sunday. And that'll be your Beyond the Lines selection for this edition of the show on Sunday, March 15th. I'm Ian Cameron. Thanks for tuning in. We're gearing up for the selection show and hearing the NCAA tournament field announced. And this is the place you want to be throughout the NCAA tournament. We have tons of great handicappers that have had a great college basketball seasons, and I'm one of them, but it's not just me. We've got a lot of people putting in good work, winning results, and great, profitable college basketball seasons. So make sure you check out wizardsportspicks.com throughout March Madness, throughout the NCAA tournament, and let us help you produce the profits. I'm Ian Cameron. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy Selection Sunday. Enjoy the games, and good luck. And we will see you again next time. Thanks for tuning in to the Sunday, March 15th edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks.